We welcomed her to HSN during the crazy pandemic times, and so we've had her on Skype many times over those years. We just started getting her to come into studio because now things are back to normal, and we want your home to get back to normal, and a place that is stress-free, clutter-free, organized. Nothing feels better other than maybe losing a few pounds, but it's a whole lot easier to get organized and feel like you lost that 5 pounds. It does it a whole lot faster. Lisa's joining us tonight live in studio. It's wonderful to have you.
Thank you for having me, Callie. In your home. In your home.
In your home. We've got some clearance prices on some of your best sellers. Some customer picks along the way.
Yes.
We're going to start right here.
Yes, ma'am. So these are my over-the-door organizers. I'm going to come over here.
Please, yes, feel free.
I'm not quite sure which way. So this is perfect for hanging over the door. Or if you see these little brads up here, you can actually hang it on the wall.
Gotcha.
So if you have a space that has a lot of wall behind the door, you can hang it. I love it. So this is how you have it set up in a nursery. We have also used these in closets, and you can put all your extra bags and your beautiful jewelry, anything that you have that you want to keep as a collection can go into these bins. And they have these little clear pockets.
Oh, cool.
So that you can also add a label. So if you have beautiful handwriting, calligraphy, or you can make those fun vinyl labels, or just an actual label maker, you can label each individual pocket to tell you exactly what is in there.
So I love this idea because, you know, none of us have enough rooms or, you know, enough room for a dresser or some, if you've got a new baby with all the baby things.
Absolutely. And you know, as a new mom, you might have several rooms where you go and feed the baby, but have a changing station in your primary bedroom. You can have one in the nursery. You have this behind the door in the bathroom.
That's what I love is that it's not taking other space away from you.
No.
What are you doing with that space on the other side of a door? It's just air.
So as an organizer, when I come into people's homes, I am looking for all the available space, and what we call that wasted space. And so everybody has a door, everybody has a behind the door. So you can hide it or you can have it right up front. And these go vertical. So you're gonna use all that vertical wasted space.
Yeah.
And they're
56 inches in height.
Yes.
I like that you can see two side by side fit beautifully against a door. You get the hardware to put it over the door like you can see here.
Yes.
And this is one example, but I mean, I think about crafters. I think about, you know, an office where you need certain, I mean, everybody has different needs. I think teachers.
Oh my goodness, I was a former teacher. So if I would have had this in my classroom, I would have loved it because I could have even set up different manipulatives for each, like this, you know, spelling and the math and all the different things that you have in the classroom, the blocks, preschool room. There's so many ways to use this. I love that it comes in 2 colors for the gray or the tan.
Yeah.
It matches most aesthetics in homes right now. And it's just so versatile.
What do you find when you go into homes and somebody hires you to help them declutter? What do you find is the biggest clutter that people can easily just get up and out of the way?
Well, the problem is people just shove stuff on the floor. So by getting it up off the floor, you can see it, you can find it, and so that's the thing about most people. They have things stuffed in a hiding spot, you know, under the on the floor. You know what I'm talking about. So like this picture right here, I love that we're showing it in a craft room, and that looks like
Wouldn't this be helpful too if you've got kids that you're trying to train how to, you know, early on in life to get organized?
Yes, I love these too. Like with my grandkids, my daughter had one of these, and you could put their pajamas, their undies, their socks, things that they can reach and get themselves started in the morning.
Like a little mini dresser.
Yes, and then in the top you could put the swimsuits and whatever it is that they don't need to get to as often. But right down here, you could get them started.
Each shelf, I know, excuse me, holds 5 pounds. I'm seeing hair dryers, you know, curling irons, hair sprays, makeup, all those types of things in a bathroom that maybe doesn't have, maybe those pedestal sinks, no storage.
Oh, exactly. This is perfect. And like I said, if you have a door, this will fit. So the hooks will fit most doors. And again, if you don't have a door to put it on, these little holes, you can just hang it right on the wall.
By the way, we've got about maybe 600 total remaining. These are half price.
That's amazing.
Half price.
Yes.
If you want gray, there's 200 left.
That's
so this
very
is
popular.
And I love both of the colors. They're so neutral. I like that you can see what's in too, what's inside.
Yes, and like I said, if you have more, like say you have clutch purses. I think these fit clutch purses so well.
Thinking.
You could have your formal ones, your crossbodies. You could have wallets.
Like
you could have your little coin purses. So there's so many different ways to use these.
I was thinking about belts and scarves.
Belts and scarves, absolutely.
Things that, you know, they just end up, like you said, kind of in a pile or on a shelf, and you don't even know what you've got after a while.
Exactly. And with what another tip in organizing is like with like. So if you have different categories, you can put one category in each bin, and then when you think of that one thing, you know exactly where it is.
Okay.
Yes, like
How
with
about
like.
Right now, too, with the cold weather, I know it's kind of coming to an end, but if you wanted to put, you know, socks and mittens and, you know, things for the warm or the cold weather.
Yes, this could be a perfect drop zone as you come in the house from the garage. And like you said, mittens, gloves, scarves, mail. You could put your mail in there. Just think about all the things that you bring in that when you come in through your back door, and you could just drop it right there.
This, okay, you just gave me an idea. Because my guy, I love him so much, but he comes in and just drops all the mail, and then he keeps like, getting it piles up, and I'm like, here's your stuff, honey, go through it. I think this would be 1, 2, 3 slots for Tracy and 3 slots for Callie.
There you go. Yeah, and everybody has their own spot, and when this gets too full, guess what? It's time to clean it out.
There you go, good solution. I love this though. There's nothing complicated about this.
No, and they're so easy to put together. There's a blow dryer. Yeah, so bathrooms, they have those little cardboard dividers that you can put on the ends to keep it more stable as well. But I love them for, you know, multiple spaces. This is why I design these, is because I want, when I design something, I want it to work in at least 3 spaces. So that is my goal. And because if you move, you can take this with you. If your life changes, you can take this with you. And it will travel with you wherever you go.
Oh, that's clever. See how that's put over like a doweling, or what do they call those rods in
a closet rod? Yeah, my granddaughter Harper has that in her bedroom, and she has all her little collections.
How about like your flip-flops or the sandals, you know?
100%, yes. It literally works for anything and any space. I love it.
I think this is so smart. And do this while they're half price. You still have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, but I feel like even if you don't know what it is that you're gonna organize right now.
Yes, well, and you know what it is. It's spring cleaning time.
Yes.
And so now's the time you're pulling everything out because you're done with winter. You wanna get it all cleaned up. So you're pulling everything out, and now you have to categorize it. So once you've gone through and decluttered your home, find all the categories that you have, and then put them like with like in each bin, and then label it, and you're set.
I still think it's impressive. Each one holds 5 pounds. It's 30 pounds total weight capacity. And I'll say again, I really appreciate this little feature. You can see, if you put things that are down below, you can still see what's in there, even if it's mail stacked on top of each other.
Absolutely, and in a kid's playroom too, if they can't, well, they can see through it, but you could also put a picture, like the blocks and the little, all the little cars. So think about all the little toys your kids have, like the little things.
Good thinking.
This is
the Legos that you step on when you're...
but all the little collections that they could put in each one of these. So
very good. This is just the beginning of what this woman does. I seriously, don't you want somebody to come in and say, just get rid of that, do this, put it there? That's what this whole collection is about. We've got more things to come to give you that jump start to feeling good. By the way, if you want to get these for like less than $15, you might want to open up our HSN card. That gives you $10 towards your first purchase. And at that point, you might have heard during our today's special with Denise Austin, VIP financing for bigger ticket items. You can spend, you know, so much less to put these purchases on your HSN card. We are down to 100 in gray. Woo! The final couple hundred are in the tan or the taupe. Once again, 6 tiers. The whole length is 56 inches, and it comes with the mounting hardware that goes over the door, or over a...
Absolutely.
Is it called a dowel in a closet?
The closet rod, I just call it a closet rod, but they do fit over the closet rod, absolutely.
Super. Fantastic. 777423 is the item number. We've got some great bins with leather handles next. And you may want to check out what's going on our website in our lawn and garden segment. This is our first day of spring, celebrating together. We have lots of specials all month long, but lots of things, and it changes often. So check it out periodically to see what we've got. Lots of flowers, lots of home decor, outdoor decor. But let's